A land so peaceful, so calm, where even the birds seem to glide through silence. Randy and Christine came here with big plans. Epic ridge hikes, hidden trails, chasing those wild moments that make you feel alive. But sometimes plans change, and when they do, you learn to slow down, to simply breathe and let the world unfold around you. They didn't climb the ridges they planned to. They didn't chase the trails they marked on the map. But standing there, surrounded by nothing but wind and silence, it didn't feel like they missed anything. Maybe slowing down was exactly what they needed. The days grew quieter, slower somehow. There was comfort in the small things now. The stillness, the warmth, the simplicity of being together. What once felt like a pause began to feel like peace. Norway may look like a sleepy place, and in truth, it is. But that's part of its charm. As the journey went on, the landscape began to shift. Gentle hills giving way to rugged highlands, calm rivers turning to snow. Every turn felt like a quiet reminder that even stillness has its own kind of change. Of course, not everything went as smoothly as the scenery suggested. Somewhere along the way, the weather turned. Visibility dropped, plans unraveled, and 10 hours on the road felt like 20. But through it all, they handled it like champs. Calm, patient, and maybe a little too good at laughing things off. By nightfall, they found themselves in a tiny hotel in the middle of nowhere, and somehow it felt exactly where they were meant to be.
So it turns out that we weren't lost, but there was a snowstorm, so the roads are closed, and we are stuck, stranded in the middle of nowhere. And thankfully we managed to find a nice little hotel, also in the middle of nowhere, and they had a room for us tonight. So we're just gonna stay here tonight.
Nonetheless, they considered it an amazing anniversary and a birthday to remember. No fancy plans, no grand views, just a small room, a makeshift cake, and Christine singing softly off key. Wasn't what they expected, but maybe that's what made it perfect. The next morning, the world had changed again. The snow gave way to green, the air felt softer, and the road finally led them downhill. It almost felt like Norway was easing up on them, until the locals decided otherwise. A full traffic jam of cows. But after everything they'd been through, a herd of cows was the least of their worries. Which is more important, the journey or the destination? For Randy and Christine, the answer was clear. The journey was the destination. You should have seen Randy's face when the road began to twist and climb through those mountains. It was pure excitement, the kind that makes you feel alive all over again. When Randy and Christine travel, they somehow always end up staying in places that sit quietly in the middle of nowhere. Why not fancy hotels? Why not stay in the heart of the city, you ask? It's all for a good reason. While it's true they enjoy the quiet, the peace, the coziness of being tucked away in the countryside or wilderness, ultimately it's for something more. Far from city lights, far from the noise. Because when night falls, that's when the real magic begins. As the two of them traveled farther north, the scenery began to change once again. Snow started to dust the mountains. The roads stretched endlessly across lakes and valleys, and every turn revealed landscapes that looked straight out of a dream. Further north, the road seemed to dance between mountains and sea. Bridges stretched across quiet waters, connecting places and moments that felt almost forgotten by time. A football field in the middle of the ocean, tiny houses under towering peaks, reminders that even in the most remote corners, life finds a way to belong. Up here, everything slows down. Even the wind feels like it's catching its breath. After days on the road, after the snow, the mountains, and the endless skies, they found themselves back by the sea. No rush, no plans, just the sound of waves, the weight of memories, and the quiet comfort of being exactly where they were meant to be. Maybe that's what every journey is really about. Not the miles traveled, but the moments that stayed.
I guess Peter Pan was right. Growing up's a waste of time. So I think I'll fly away, set a course for brighter days. Find the second star, I'm soaring, then straight on to the morning. I know that I'll be fine, 'cause I know Peter Pan was right. Just a lost boy in a small town. I'm the same kid, but I'm grown now. Trying to make it out, but I don't know how. Wish that I was young, what have I become? Now it's late night and I'm at home, so I make friends with my shadow and I play him all the sad, sad songs. And we don't talk, but he sings along like, ooh, fairy tales are not the truth. What am I supposed to do? I guess Peter Pan was right. Growing up's a waste of time. So I think I'll fly away, set a course for brighter days. Find the second star, I'm soaring, then straight on to the morning. I know that I'll be fine, 'cause I know Peter Pan was right. Days feel like a blur now. Still feel 18, but I'm burnt out. So daydream of what I could be if I turn back time to a storyline where my mom read me a tale where a couple kids, one girl and a sailor met a boy in green. I thought it'd be me, but I guess that dream wasn't meant to be. Like, ooh, fairy tales are not the truth. What am I supposed to do? I guess Peter Pan was right. Growing up's a waste of time. So I think I'll fly away, set a course for brighter days. Find the second star, I'm soaring, then straight on to the morning. I know that I'll be fine, 'cause I know Peter Pan was right. And I don't care if I never land, 'cause the distant sky's always better than my life right now and the place I am. So for one last time, I guess Peter Pan.
And in the blink of an eye, they had come to the end of the trip. What once felt endless now lived only in memories, in laughter, in silence, in the roads they left behind. But if there's one thing they've learned, it's that every ending is just another beginning, waiting somewhere down the road.
'Cause I know Peter Pan was right.
And before we end this journey, a little tribute to Hushy, our loyal friend who may no longer walk beside us, but somehow still feels close in every quiet moment. You were part of every adventure, and you'll always be part of the ones to come.